Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alsabila Puja. I'm from 6A, MPIM 0334188029. In this video, I would like to deliver my understanding about liquor skill. So, we would like to start the presentation. Okay, we would like to start first is what is liquor skill? The liquor skill is a dimensional skill that researchers use to collect respondents' attitudes and opinions. Researchers often use this psychometric skill to understand the views and perspective towards a brand, product, or target market. Different variations of liquor skills are focused directly to measure people's opinions, such as Goodman skill, Bugardus skill, and Trustone skill. Psychologists synthesis liquors established a distinction between a skill that materials from a collection responds to a group of items, maybe 8 or more. Responses are measured in a target of value. The next is example of liquor skill. The liquor skill usually used to collect product feedback. The researchers use a liquor skill question in the form of dichotomous option question. He or she frames the question as the product was a good purchase, with the option list as the agree or disagree. The other way to frame this question is please state your satisfaction level with the products. And the option rank from very dissatisfied to very satisfied. When responding to an item, the liquor skills, the user responds based explicitly on their agreement or disagreement level. The scales allow determining the level of if agreement or disagreement or to the respondents. Liquor skill assumes that the strength and intensity of the experience are linear. Therefore, it goes from a complete agreement to a complete disagreement, assuming that attitudes can be measured. In this and this example of therefore it goes from use liquor skills. The positive is strongly agree and neutral, and the negative is disagree and strongly disagree. And the liquor skill has a types with example. The first is even liquor skill, and the next is ODD liquor skill. Even liquor skills, research use even liquor skill to collect extreme feedback without providing a neutral opinion. Has 4-point skill for importance. This type of liquor skills allow researchers to include 4 extreme options without a neutral choice. Here, the various degrees of importance are represented in a 4-point liquor skill. And the next is 8-point likelihood of recommendation. This is a variation of the previously explained 4-point Likert scale. The only difference being this scale has 8 options to collect feedback, the likelihood of a recommendation. And the next is odd Likert scale. In the odd Likert scale, researchers use the odd to give the respondents the choice responding naturally. And the 5 Likert scales option. Researchers use this odd Likert scale question to gather information about a topic by including a natural answer questions. The natural answer question option for respondents to select if they don't wish to answer from the extreme choice. And the next is 7 Likert skills. The 7-point Likert skills, 2 more answer option at extreme ends and point Likert skill question. The next is characteristic of Likert skill. The Likert skill come into existence in 1132 in the form of the 5-point scale, which they are extensively used. Their scales range from a group of general topics to the most specific ones that ask respondents to indicate their level of agreement, approval, or believe some significant characteristic of the Likert skill. The first is related answer. The related answer item should be easily related to the sentence answer, regardless of whether the relationship between item and sentence is evident. The next is scale type. The item must always have 2 extreme positions and an intermediate answer option that serves as graduation between the extremes. And the third is number of answer options. It is essential to mention that although the most common Likert scale is that of 5 items, that use of more items helps to generate greater precision in the result. And the next is increasing reliability of the skill. Researchers often increase the ends of the scale to create a 7-point scale by adding a vary to the top and the bottom and the 5-point scales. The 7-point scales reaches the upper limits of the reliability of the scale. And the next is using wide scales. As a general rule, Likert and others recommend that it be better to use a scales as wide as possible. One can always collapse the answer to concise groups if appropriate for analysis. And the next is lack of the natural options. By considering these detailed skills are something certified to an even number of categories, usually 4, to eliminate the natural possibility to earn a 4th choice. And the last is intrinsic variable. Intrinsic variable is the primary Likert clearly states that there could be an inherent inherent variable whose value marks the feedbacks or attitudes of the respondents, and this underlying variable is the interval level at the best. Okay, and Likert skills has data and analysis. Researchers use surveys regularly to measure and analyze the quality of product service. The Likert skill has a standard classifications format for studies. Researchers and auditors generally group collect data into a hierarchy of a fundamental measurement levels, and this is Likert skills data and analysis. The first is nominal data, data in which the answer classified into variables need not necessarily have a quantitative data or order is called nominal data. Ordinal data is the possible to sort or classify the answer, but is impossible to measure the distance is called ordinal data. And the interval data is the used to measure of others on distance can be made is interval data. And the last is ratio data. Ratio data is similar to interval data. The only difference in an equal and definite ratio between each data and absolutely zero, being treated as a point origin. So, and the next